Good morning. Welcome to Be Your Best, Make Things Happen 2.0. 20 minutes of inspiration, leadership, purpose, success, and motivation. This is our second time being together. Thank you so much for being with me on the very first time. It's the month of June. Let me just say happy new month to you. Welcome to the month of June 2017, and I pray that this month of June will be a month of good news for you, a month of new doors, a month of new opportunities, month of new connection to take you to that next level of success that you desire. It's some minutes to 10. I know I said we'll start by 10. Let me just apologize that I'm having to start some minutes earlier. It's because of some things that came up, but I'm sure you'll still have a great time. By the time this video is done, I'm going to still put it up on YouTube, so you can also you can still get to watch it. My ebook is still out there. I talked about it last week. It came out that was the end of April. Beconomy, the economy of becoming all you are created to be. 32 life lessons to help you in your pursuit of the creative life. If you haven't gotten it, you need to go get yours now. I mentioned that the link to the first chapter, is on my bio. If you click that link, in a few seconds you get the first chapter of the book for free. Beconomy, the economy of becoming all you are created to be. 32 life lessons to help you in your pursuit of the creative life. I want to say thank you to everyone who has sent in their reviews of the book. I have 3 reviews here. One is by Joseph. Joseph says, Beconomy is an uplifting read. Rarely do you find a practical, inspirational guide that is this audacious. It doesn't only motivate you but teaches you at the same time. It captures the essence of success with a big picture and then breaks down the process until you can touch greatness. Simply brilliant. Thank you so much, Joseph. Rahila, another review here is by Rahila. She says, Beconomy is easy to read, connect to, and apply. Its simplicity leaves you eager to reach in and find your spark. Welcome, Akimbode, and welcome, Scott TDX01. Thank you for joining. So I'm just giving reviews on my book, Beconomy. I say here, Rahila says, Beconomy is easy to read, connect to, and apply. Its simplicity leaves you eager to reach in and find your spark. You don't feel overwhelmed with information and incapable of practicing its truth and lessons. Then I got this other encouraging review. This one I got it on Instagram from Mercy Flawless Media. And she says, I have just few minutes to get off work and I decided to read the first chapter of this ebook, Beconomy by Kayode Kolade. I barely blinked an eye from the first sentence to the last of the chapter, which ended too quickly. Below are the few points I took away from reading the relatable but exceptional masterpiece. Live your truth even if it's not popular. No matter how bad a financial crisis you are in, never sell your work tools. And then finally, creative power will always be greater than destructive power, and that creative power is in you. Thank you so much, Joseph, Rahila, and Mercy Flawless Media for those kind and encouraging reviews. So if you haven't gotten your copy of Beconomy, you need to go get yours now. I assure you, it's not like anything you have read in recent time. It's unconventional. And many people have told me that it's humorous. So if you are looking forward to just having something to read, relax, and then also learn some very, very powerful and deep truths from, I can assure you that this book is the book for you. So it's Beconomy, the economy of becoming all you are created to be. 32 life lessons to help you in your pursuit of the creative life. Just go on my bio. The link is there. You click the link, and in a few seconds you get the first chapter of the book for free. And I assure you that by the time you read the first chapter, you'll be hooked. You want to get the entire book. today, let me just go on quickly. I said I was going to talk about how do you tackle a seemingly unsolvable problem. Actually, I said how do you tackle an unsolvable problem. Someone will be saying, why if the problem is unsolvable, so why tackle it anyway? But if you notice, I put it in quotation marks, unsolvable. So what I'm saying is that the problem seems seemingly unsolvable, but I believe that some of those problems still have a solution, and that's why I'm here this morning to encourage you that you can still find a solution to that seemingly unsolvable problem. So how do you tackle a seemingly unsolvable problem? First of all, let me just start by saying that problems are good. And someone might say, Kayode, you won't be saying that if you had my own kind of problem. I know I don't know exactly what you are going through and what particular problem you are trying to tackle, but the truth about it is that problems are good. They help us grow, they help us become better, they stretch us beyond the capacity that we are, and at the end of it all, we see that the person we were before that problem came is not the person we were after we have handled that problem. We have grown, we have become better, we have learned, and our lives are no longer the same. We have definitely improved. So if problems are good, then how do you tackle that seemingly unsolvable problem? Your problem might be getting a job. Your problem might be starting your own creative business. Your problem might be monetizing your gift. Your problem might be how do you attract new customers. Whatever it is, how do we tackle that seemingly unsolvable problem? You've tried everything and it just looks like it's not working. First of all, let me say that when you have tried everything, when you have exhausted all options, just remember that you haven't. Many of the times we think, oh, we have done everything possible and it's still not working. I want to assure you that there's still something that you can do. So when you have just gotten to that point in your life where you say, look, I've done everything, just remember that you actually haven't. There's still something that you can do. There are still other options, there are still other opportunities, there are still other avenues for you to still tackle that problem. Someone will say, well, I can't see those options now. Even though you can't see it now, the truth about it is that they are there. Just be patient with yourself and keep looking. Believe that there's a solution to that problem, and then you will definitely get it. Because the truth about it is like that many of the times we do, when we are faced with a challenge, we do one thing, two things, or even five things, and then we just stop just because we have not gotten a solution. But you can't just do one thing, two things, or five things and just stop. It's like going to war. Think about it. When a country is going to war with another country, first of all, there are various aspects of the personnel they deploy for that war. There's the army personnel, there's the navy personnel, there's air force. In some cases, like in the US, there's the US Navy SEALs. There are various divisions and various personnel that they channel in and send into that war. That's just even the personnel. Then now talk about even the weapons itself. You don't see them go with only one kind of weapon into that war. You don't see them go with only all AK-47s or go with all pistols. They go with a variety of weapons to go into that war. You see them go with AK-47s. You see them go in with bazookas. You see them go with Scud missiles, go with fighter jets, go with tanks. Of recent, the US introduced us to one that we had not heard of. Just some months ago, they introduced us to one called Moab. They said the mother of all bombs. So you can see that that's what it's about. Please, it's not that I support violence in any way. All I'm just simply saying is that you must approach that problem like you are going to war. You must approach that problem with that kind of mindset, telling yourself that, look, I must attack this problem with everything that is in me, everything that I have, all the weapons at my disposal, all the weapons at my arsenal, until I find a solution to this particular problem. It's not just about doing one thing, doing two things or five things and we just give up. You must look at every avenue to seeing how you can solve that particular problem. The second thing I would say here is welcome Ahmed, welcome Hilas here, welcome Zariat, welcome Chichi, Kiki Fresh. Thank you for joining. If if any of you can hear me, please just let me know that you can hear me so that I know that I'm not alone in this. Thank you so much. The second thing I would say is how, when it comes to tackling a seemingly unsolvable problem, is he that is on the ground fears no fall. So don't, for fear of controversy, deny yourself of any life experience. I got that recently from listening to someone. The truth about it is that don't, for fear of controversy, deny yourself any life experience. You are the one with this problem. Many of the times, the reason why we don't